All right, good afternoon from Texas. This is Maule M5, take one. We'll take a look here at my 1987 Maule M5. It's a very well-preserved example of the only 234 M5 180s that were ever built. This one has the long-range fuel tanks with a total of 62 gallons. Usable, it's got the 180 horse Lycoming 0360 bulletproof power plant with a Hartzell. Two-bladed constant speed propeller that has the B-hub modification performed by a certified FAA repair station propeller shop in 2007, which eliminates the need for an AD, as well as the struts are the sealed struts, which also eliminate a recurring AD because they're new. That's Lucy. And the struts also eliminate a yearly AD by having the sealed struts, which are a lot safer and newer. The airplane's modifications include, here at the rear of the aircraft is a very desirable thing that I installed. I'm an A&P. It's a gap seal between the horizontal stabilizer and the elevator that keeps air from escaping. It's a factory STC from Maule that I ordered and installed myself. And what it does is slow speed handling and higher speed handling and stall handling are improved. The aircraft has the original fabric and paint on it. As you can see, it looks nearly new. Still shiny. There's very few dings, very few marks, or anywhere scuffs of any kind on the aircraft. There are two places on the rudder that you can kind of see under the light here that have both been inspected by myself and IAs, and they are just tiny little cracks in the fabric that are normal wear and tear, that are not a problem because they haven't broken through the fabric itself. That's just the paint. Everywhere else on the aircraft literally looks new, as you can see on the top of the fuselage, all the way across the top, and the wings. The wings, of course, like most Cessnas, Boeings, or other aircraft, are aluminum. And aluminum skinned with aluminum construction inside, as well as one of Maule's trademarks that a lot of people don't realize is the interior of the actual wing structure is zinc chromated and primed. The actual aircraft has the Oleo strut landing gear, which was standard in the 1980s. Now they offer two types of landing gear, which is the spring steel. The Oleo strut gear here is literally painless. This one has been serviced and maintained, and it works great. It's also, cleverly, the landing gear width is the identical width of a two-rut Jeep road. So if you needed to land on roads other than highways or off-road, you literally can land and the gear will actually go down the ruts. The aircraft has a useful load of 950 pounds. Cruise speed at 75% power is 120 knots. Cruise speed at 55% power, which is 7 gallons per hour, is 110 knots. And cruise at 40% power is 100 knots at about 6 gallons an hour. The interior of the aircraft is also very well preserved. The aircraft's been hangared its entire life, and that includes the back seat, which still looks new. The previous owner did not use the back seat, who had the aircraft for almost 28 years. He kept the seat removed so that they could carry baggage and bicycles. The Maule, of course, legendary rear access door to the baggage compartment. Everything still looks new, and the carpet, there's no wear marks anywhere on it that I could find anywhere in the aircraft. The front seat, obviously, is also very clean, both seats in very good condition. And this original Maule seat cover for the pilot's seat is unique, and I've never seen another one like it. He had it custom made somewhere, but the wife could not remember who was the widow who sold the aircraft to me. Instrument panel, 1987, however, fully functional 1987. Everything works very well. Certified IFR last year, so it's good for 2 years. The two radios, KX155, KT76, work great. I have the tail beacon ADSB installed as well, and that's a GX55, formerly en route GPS, that's no longer, now only VFR, because Garmin decided to orphan them and not update their database anymore after December of 2020. All the gauges work. Alcor EGT gauge works. Everything's fully functional. And that is the very short, very quick tour of November 6106 Alpha.